more, hang on to your seat, baby, cause this one's a screamer. Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?
I defended myself, she attacked me, and I'm getting penalized for that. That's wrong, Miss Betty. That's wrong. It's wrong for y'all doing that to me.
Why are you crying? Let's go to the cabaret. Come to the cabaret. And Joseline and this bitch.
Yo, bitches wanna play games with me, but I'm here to straight I tell you no. Wanna play games with me, but I'm here to straight I tell you no. Just wanna play games with me, but I'm here to straight I tell you no. Wanna play games with me, but I'm here to straight I tell you no. Just wanna play games with me, but I'm here to straight I tell you no. Rick and Mamacita, yeah, I run this shit, you know it's slutty bitches and ain't got shit on me. Let you know esta rica, muy vainilla, no yo rica, mi booty la. Tu dinero para el pussy. Tu dinero para el pussy.
What is going on, Entertainment? So I'm coming to y'all with another after show, you guys. Y'all, it was boring. Okay, I'm gonna keep it back. It was boring. It was the fuck. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. It was very boring. Something about this season is just not hitting. Like, it feels so slow. And it kind of makes me feel bad of not appreciating season 3 as much. Like, season 3 was a really good season when you're looking at it, because like it started off with a bang and it ended off with a bang. Even though the ending off with a bang wasn't a good thing because it's a man hitting a woman, but everything in between before that was entertaining. So it's like watching this, it's kind of like, ugh. Why wasn't Joseline in that house? That's what I want to know. Like, I know you was getting that, like, a whole bunch of bookings around that time. I'm confused. Okay, Joseline, I'm just saying, like, you ruined the season low key because you should have been up in that house. I don't know why she thinks she's Beyonce at this point. Okay, but you should have been in that house, mixing it up with the girls, instigating stuff, trying to make it a little bit more funnier. Sorry, I kept calling Holiday honey. Okay, so whatever. She looks honey. How about that? I'm gonna get it right next time. Okay, she looks honey, so it excuses it. I will say another part that I think kind of messed it up too was the cast. They should have rotated some girls out. No shade. That bigger girl, remember that the lady with the bad wig? Wig better than Yummy P, okay? Wig crustier than Yummy P. They should have switched her out with, like a Egypt or a Precious, because I swear I haven't heard Precious say 10 words throughout this whole series. No shade. I swear to God. Y'all could have kept Precious, and y'all could have gave us the bad wig lady. Okay? Her and Yummy P would have had a battle over the wigs. Okay? We could have got something interesting and funny from her. Her not Yummy. Her Wet would have probably went back and forth. Like, it would have been, some funny moments at least, or some entertaining moments. All right? Because it's not all about the fights at the end of the day. We need, like, some entertainment. Okay? Y'all get what I mean? You say Yummy's curls were cute. You talking about the pink wig? All right, so I did watch Blueface and Chrisean's episode. A little bit of a dud too, I ain't gonna lie. I know everybody was going crazy because they were at Jason Lee's event. At the end of the day, that is her baby father. So if they are around each other, like, who's surprised at this point? I hate it how everybody makes it like news that they're around each other, because, like, to be honest, it's really not news. Like, it's just like they're around each other. Like, she's carrying his baby. Like, I don't get how that's even a thing. But yeah, Jason Lee is there, whatever, probably trying to get Blueface on the low with his already ass. I see you. Like your niggas with curly hair. I know you're kind, Jason Lee. All right. And also, there was a lot of drama tonight in this episode. In regards to this episode, is because Chrisean was smoking a fat blunt and not as small as Cabaret. Okay, it was big as Yummy P's wig. It was huge. Okay, so a lot of people were saying a lot of negative things towards her because they feel like she should not be smoking while she is preggers. So someone tweeted, said, wait, Chrisean is on TV smoking a blunt while pregnant. Which one of y'all foolishly said this baby would change her? And then we see her puff pass. I thought Blueface, who was the executive producer, or one of y'all was the executive producer. Y'all should have ran across that footage and said alt delete immediately. I don't know why they allowed that to come out in the final edit, because this isn't a good look. I know a lot of people have differences of opinion in regards to if she, should be smoking at that point in her pregnancy while she was filming. A lot of people have said, okay, they've smoked while they were pregnant and they were fine. Some people have said you shouldn't do it because it might affect the baby. Okay? There was a lot of back and forth comments about it. In my opinion, I don't think she should be smoking while she's pregnant, because even before getting pregnant, Chrisean used to drink like a fish. So I think that combination, before the hand plus with her doing it while the pregnancy, I don't think it would be a good thing. But that's just my opinion. So y'all have y'all's. Okay? Because anytime I speak on Sister Girl, y'all think I'm just like Chrisean hater. Y'all didn't even know her circa 2022. Well, when did she get popping like that? What was it, 2021? That year when she ended up on the blogs every other day. Y'all didn't even know her before then. Okay, I knew her before then, years before then, so I could talk. All right. Let me read some of the comments. Some of them say it's funny because they're always saying she's changing and blah blah blah. She's still the same person. There's no victim. Stop thinking because someone becomes a parent means they're going to be a good one. If that was the case, there would be so many deadbeats. He said people are so uneducated, making ignorant comments about how someone's smoking while pregnant. Do your own research and stop believing everything you read on social media and unvalidated resources. Shaking my head. Another one says, I don't care how illegal it is to do anything pregnant is disgusting. Plus, you got to pay for them doctors' visits every time. Won't be looking at me crazy and judging me. Oh, okay, there's nothing worse than a doctor's judgment. Oh, so they're like, your blood pressure that high? What? You feel like you in trouble, okay? So number one cause is asthma. I'm sick of that. I'm sick of her. That baby gonna change itch. In my opinion, if it were going to change, I feel like would have already done it. So that's just what I think on that one. Also, some of the Cabaret girls have been beefing. Okay, they have been going back and forth on social media. T Love, who was in a lot of the episodes, this episode tonight, called out not Yummy, but Wet for looking like this. The Men in Black bug. Okay. But that's what you get, Wet, because you was over here fighting Yummy P while you should have been worrying about T-Love. And now she on your ASS. So I low-key feels a little bit karma for Wet of what she did to Yummy P. All right? And Daisy, it's not worth you fighting all over like that. It's really not. I also want to talk a little bit about Baddies. Shout out to Natalie Nunn. She really been turning the looks. More looks than a lookbook, okay? She got a whole binder of looks this season, and I cannot wait to see them on the episode because from what I've been seeing on social media, she's been looking really good, okay? I think the investment was really worth it, okay? The cloths are clothing, all right? The hair is laying. And she also put this update saying how was work last week of somebody bloodied or whatever. And she's saying this is how Baddies is going. One thing I wanted to mention, that T girl, and I'm not talking about it like a trans girl. I'm talking about the girl named T on Baddies East. Where is she? We don't ever really see her out with the girls. I really feel like she may be a huge problem this season. I may be wrong, but it's something fishy about her because it's like we don't see her with the clique a lot. The only times we really see her is with like Mariah Lynn and Roly Poly Snap Meals Enterprises, aka Vegan Bites Incorporated. We've only seen her with kind of them and some of the other girls, but we've never seen her because you guys know how the house is a little bit split from what we've seen on socials. We don't really see where she falls in the midst. So maybe she may be the problem causer of this season. Okay? That's just a little speculation, all alleged, of course. I don't know because I'm not in the house. We haven't had any concrete proof of what Sister Girl is doing in the house. Okay. Last thing I want to get into, guys, is Thunder Girl. So Thunder Girl, you guys, has been going around her rant. He said, "I'm 25 here. My life going to the highest peak possible. I let people be an example of what I want. I don't want my life to turn to like I'm gonna work hard till I get there. Facts. I'm oh I'm getting 20K a show. Before that, I was getting 10 to 15K. Now I'm getting 30K. Y'all gonna pass out when it's 100K. I can't wait." She went a little bit back and forth with a fan. A lot of the I feel entertainers and just people in general are either really here for Stunner Girl or not too much here for Stunner Girl at all. Like I said, I do think she could be a little bit not even humble. It's just she needs to move a little smarter with the people he's speaking out against. Cause like you never know when you might need those people. Somebody comes to like Zeus is nothing. He just started an app. I'm like, okay. Y'all don't be know how people know people and know people, talk to people, tell people not to work with you because like y'all know how the industry be working. Like I'm telling you, I just heard about it. Like it is nothing to play with. All right. So I'm gonna start taking calls. What is going on, JJ?
Hey Pierre.
What's up? What's up? What's up?
I didn't have no energy last time. So about that. I'm so sorry. But literally, all right, we're gonna start with the crazy in love. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't think I watched your last video, but I don't know if you watched it. But the last episode, all I could say was wow. Like,
Yes.
wow. He read the HELL out of that girl, and it's like it's crazy how in this episode they just bounce back so fast after he just
Very fast.
after he just dug into you, your family, like your financial stability. Even though Blueface is a hypocrite because Loki, you can't talk because you did a lot of stuff too, and this thing was rigged, if we're being honest. But this episode was kind of really much of a stale. It was very stale. It was like pretty much him just boxing. Like, who cares about you boxing, to be honest? But like I said, the only main thing I feel like they use this episode to kind of like make up for last episode with like the little cutesy tits between her and Blueface and stuff. But it's like you can't really cover that up with the little cute moments because it's like last episode that will be one of the standout episodes out of the whole franchise of her. Like this little thing they got going on. So I feel like this little episode was a dud. Now Joseline's Cabaret. Oh Lord.
Welcome to Vegas, baby. I want to go back to Vegas. Damn, this season is.
Pierre, okay, look, I have some ideas. I feel like, okay, this is me personally. This is me. I feel like, Joseline, if you were going to bring back some OG girls from the past, I feel like you really should have brought back some standouts like an Amber.
Yes. I think that was a big mistake not letting Amber come back. Oh my gosh, she would have had fun with this cast. That was a big mistake, Joseline.
Yes, like
huge mistake.
Amber should have came back along with. I feel like Natural was a good callback. Lucky is a good callback, and Loki the biggest card. I feel like Big Lex should have came back low key too. Ooh. And yeah, I'm sorry, Pierre. I feel like if you're gonna come back, Johnson, you went on a hiatus for like so long, having these names in the house with the newer girls, it would have been a good show. And like you said, I feel like Joseline needs to stay in the house, like, cause it's like very like stale. Cause it's like, what is like the point of everything? The little lesbianist things they got going on. So it's like pretty much like the only thing going on. And besides Joseline like coming in and out, that's really pretty much what we're seeing. And them actually dance. I do like that they're bringing like the choreograph, whatever the word is, into like a cabaret because it's like something different to really boost it up to make it like a little serious issue. But like I said, I feel like for this show to be like
she's not even in the house to pick the bottom bitch. Like we need you in the house to pick the bottom bitch. Like you can't even pick them because you don't know what's going on.
And that's one thing you can say about Nat. Big Nat go have her little bottom one in the house somewhere. Like she go have a standout. Like she's gonna have it.
That's why when y'all say, "Oh, y'all don't want Natalie around" and stuff like I low-key like that fact that she's there because she kind of sees like, let's say if it's getting a little boring, she knows to kind of, throw a little bomb in there to kind of stir it up. So it's like, it is kind of good that she's around.
That's the only thing that she brings drama. And I feel like Joseline, you need to stay in the house, like whether you like it or not. Like I said, if you're gonna bring back girls, you should have brought back. Imagine having Amber and Big Lex in the same house. That would have been such a good ass season. Oh, excuse me, a good season. But
Mhm.
that's all I pretty much had to say. And like y'all, like, comment, subscribe.
Someone said I have to disagree with Jocelyn. Thank you, JJ. Someone said I have to disagree with Jocelyn being in the house because the moment she starts to act in her ways, I want to cry wolf and feel bad for the girls. Not this season, because this is the 4th season. So any girls that get on here, they're gonna know what to expect. They're not dummies at this point. That's something they could pull off seasons 2 and 3 because 1, it was just really a pilot low key. So now we know Jocelyn 100% and what she does. So we wouldn't feel sympathy for any of them. Of course, we'd still criticize Jocelyn, but like the sympathy wouldn't have been the highest. I'm just saying. So I don't agree with that. So she needed to be in the house. All right, what's going on, Hilton?
Hi, Pierre. How you doing? Can you hear me?
What's up?
Oh,
Yeah, I
so
can hear you.
I totally agree with you that Jocelyn's presence is missed in the house and everything like that. But one thing I do disagree with,
Mhm.
I'm kind of enjoying Daisy this season. Are you not? You don't like her?
No, I don't not like Daisy. I just feel like her fighting is like she's not
Okay.
a fighter. So I know she's just doing it for the show.
Right. Okay, yeah. I see that. Yeah, she's doing the most for the cameras.
Right.
But yes, and let me bring on one thing real quick. T Love, yeah, I'm kind of sick of her. Although I did think her reading Wet Wet like she did, I was almost on the floor. That was hilarious.
That was. I was like, damn. And Wet Way couldn't say that. She's like, yeah.
Yeah.
I said, wet. Oh, you don't have a comeback, darling. She was like, yeah.
Wet could not say a word. But yes, I definitely think Jocelyn should be in the house. I don't like the way she's treating Lucky though. I think she's doing a lot on her.
Yes. She's giving her more power than what Lucky really like deserves. Someone said something, I think like she says that someone commented said that Jocelyn doesn't like Lucky because Lucky is actually like super pretty. She just doesn't have the confidence to back it. And that's why Jocelyn hates Big Legs because Big Legs is pretty, but she has the confidence too. Lucky doesn't have it.
Yeah.
So
do you
I was
think?
like, yeah, I can see that.
Do you think it's like a jealousy thing
Yes,
between them two?
A little bit, yes.
Yeah. So, do you think they're gonna show us like the fight between?
They better at this point because I'm bored. Okay.
Right. Yeah. We need something.
I need something. I'm just saying it's like, and I'm not saying we got to see fist fight, but it's like, at least with Vegas, they had their spats, but they were funny. Like, remember when Amber got mad at Lollipop because she went out for DICK and she was just like, Lollipop snitched on me. Like that was funny.
Yeah. So yeah,
Like,
the season
what
is
girls would you
definitely
have added to the season?
like who would I brought back? You're asking?
Yes.
You know what? What was the double homicide girl?
Oh, Big Legs?
No, not the one that said it. The one that she said.
Aqua.
Yeah, I think Aqua could have came back.
Okay. Aqua. All right. I did an interview with her. She said they did reach out to her, but I guess they didn't follow through again. I don't know if like she would have really said 100% yes.
Or
yeah,
Boss Tech would have been a good fit.
Boss Tech would have been good too. I would have done Amber, and that's the thing too. That she got rid of Raven. Like, see her getting rid of Raven and all that. Like, that's where she got to kind of control her anger because Raven would have probably brought us some funny and entertaining moments too. She probably would have instigated some stuff. Like, I don't know. Like, it just seems like T Love kind of peeped that like ain't really nothing going on. So she like, I'm gonna bring it hard.
Yeah, I'm not really feeling any of the new girls. I only really care about the returners.
Yeah. Like Precious to me, they shouldn't have casted her. The Holiday girl, she's okay, but like, and then the Danny girl, she barely talks from what I've seen. This is how I know this season ain't hitting like that. I be going into some of their lives. They be having like 15 views. I swear to God. I gagged when I hit one of them. I said, you would have thought they're regular people. I'm like, you guys are on views. I'm not even trying to be funny. Like, I'm so serious. Like, I just clicked on some of their stuff and they're like on like 15, 20 views.
Do you think if Raven never got chokeslammed like she did, she would have stayed on the show?
Yeah, she probably would have.
Yeah, because I know Diamond was pregnant and everything, but then
right.
Raven got effed up.
Right. Shout out to Raven. And, what did you watch Chrisean and Blue show?
No, I did not watch Chrisean and Blueface because they disturb my spirit. So yeah, no, I did not tune in.
And any thoughts on any of the Baddies spoilers that you've heard of or anything like that with the cast?
I really like Animac.
Anime.
I'm excited for her because she's a Jersey girl. She's from my home state, so yeah, I'm excited to see her.
Yeah, I think she's gonna be a good one too. And her and Camila are actually pretty close.
I was just gonna ask you, like, have you heard anything about Camila?
From what I've heard that she got into like a tussle or two from the spoilers that I've seen like on the internet, and she also had like there was some pictures that leaked that showed that she may have had like a lump or something like that, but people were saying that it wasn't a lump, so it's still not confirmed, but people are just speculating.
Do you think her and Nat are gonna make peace?
I think they just playing cordial. You know what I think they're gonna do? They're gonna have a finale fight.
I could see that.
They're gonna have a finale fight. That's what I see happening.
Yeah, I could see that for
sure. Any final thoughts?
Well, everybody just liked the video, and thank you so much for bringing me out.
All right, Nate. All right, what is going on, Hennessy?
Hello.
What's up?
Last caller gave corporate. It gave corporate.
Corporate.
Last caller gave corporate, like for real. But what do I
start off with Chrisean and Blue. Did you watch Chrisean?
Yeah, no, I'm sorry. I didn't watch it this week. I'm sorry. I meant what I said on here last week. I'm not doing it. That's crazy. Like,
you feel like you need therapy after watching Crazy in Love?
Just a little bit, because woo. Just a little bit. I don't even know how. Whatever. So for Josh, you said in the recap, is Jocelyn not be in the house? I feel like it's the girls.
You think it's the girls?
I feel like it's the girls, and I feel like it's both because I feel like Jocelyn would have popped T. I feel like Jocelyn would have popped not Wet because Wet she knows how to move. I don't know, but it's not given, and like there's no way I miss Raven and Diamond the way I do, because like they would have fit well. The one caller was like, bring back. I don't know. It's just I think we should wrap it up after this season.
I have an idea that Johnson could do, but they're gonna have to pay me for that. And it's there's ways too if they watch it.
Yeah, there's ways they could really revamp it.
No, I'm saying like she could start a whole new series with the idea I have, like a whole new series.
Yeah, keep that because
she could keep going.
You already giving it some coins. So last week I also mentioned the way T brought up. I was finna say Animac. What's that girl name? The Voodoo. The Voodoo girl. Whatever.
Yeah.
Last week T was like, "Oh yeah, she got in the middle. She did it this week. Why? Holiday and Precious. What they got to do with you?"
Ooh.
Like, you just gotta watch folks and their energy. Y'all can call her a bully or whatever, but she's really the most entertaining person so far. So,
right. T-Love is the most like vocal.
Yeah, you need that one season, like Bad Girls Club. You have Lauren. We need that one person to do that. What she do. But no, her energy is nasty. So I still think her energy is nasty. I don't know. I kind of like MEP's wig, the pink wig, the little upside down. But I kind of it was like an
ass give him whiplash.
Yeah, it was. doesn't look like an upside down banana peel or like a banana peel, a pink banana peel on her head. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. I don't like.
I don't hate your beauty. I just like picking on her.
Yeah, her wig. This her best looking wig. If we can all come to an agreement, this the best looking wig. I don't like the Lucky is being bullied. I do feel like I did get jealous energy from Joseline. It gave jealous, but like, come on now, Lucky is like she's been on the blade, so of course she's not gonna have that bark. It's certain type of girls that go on the blade. So it's certain type of girls that go on the blade. Let's be real. So yeah, of course not. But I do feel like because the way she was going in on her bags, and like that was hater energy. Because Lucky's like really pretty. But let's talk about the little let's be honest scene in the kitchen or wherever they was at. Some of these, okay, I don't like calling women ugly, but sometimes they look ugly, sometimes they don't. Sorry. Sometimes the girls they thick. I don't know what we going on with what's the girl spin. She's spinning my head around because 1 minute she look good, 1 minute she look bad. I don't being in the confessional, I hate to say it, but she looks strong. Like she looks strong. And I know y'all see it. Somebody just need to hook and Precious, the makeup wasn't matching. Like this is just the stuff I'm noticing. It's how Natalie face to look cratered up. Like this is just what I'm noticing. Yes, I don't know what Natalie has done. That's that Zeus check.
Nat looks amazing.
Yeah, she
looks amazing.
Yeah, she's looking really good. Other than that,
what did you think about Danny calling out a voodoo doll about the talking about herself all the time?
I feel like she was just annoyed by her. That's it. Like because she do tend to go like tangent when she speak. So. I don't know. These girls are boring. I'm just really waiting to see how they gonna chop and screw this Miami thing. Because
what would you do to kind of spice up the season? Because you sound disappointed.
What would I do? Replacements or new girls? Like something. It's just everybody's boring. We in the house. I feel like it is slow. Like you said, I feel like it's only been like 2 days. We're on episode 6? We should be on day 4 or 5. We should, to be honest, I feel like what they doing, it's like not interesting. And then I don't even, it's just Zeus. Zeus is not giving, Bad Boys didn't give. Like, not to dip into now that's TV, but like the South Central Playboys reunion is what the Bad Boys reunion could have been. And we never got it. Like, I don't even want to see that. You let Now That's TV beat you to the punch. That's what you're not supposed to do. Like, some few comments on Baddies East, whatever.
Yeah,
I just feel like it's gonna be horrendous as well.
I think it's gonna be good.
I think it's gonna be good, but I think it's gonna be disorganized. I feel like this is gonna be the most disorganized season that they had. I feel like
the reason why I say it's gonna be good, we didn't get too much leaks. Like there's stuff that's leaking.
Yeah, that too.
But they're keeping a lot of stuff hush hush. I know a lot of stuff went down that we still have not gotten knowledge of yet. That's what I like.
Yeah,
because last season I could tell you what happened from the beginning to the end.
Right. From like and I feel like the only thing that was like a surprise was Stunner and Biggie getting into it. Like
no, not even that. Stunner and Razor Blade. That was the shock.
On that jet. But like
right.
They didn't even show us. Like they didn't really show us, so I don't know. Ooh, and I got more tea in the DM. I'm gonna have to hit you because
okay. All right. Thank you for calling in.
Yeah.
Like, all right, what's going on, Omi?
Hey Pierre, how are you?
What's up?
Okay, so I'm just gonna go straight to it. So I did not watch Crazy in Love. Like I said last week, it's trash. So before I get into Joseline's Cabaret, well, I'm about to say something about it now. Do you remember Bubbles from the Powerpuff Girls, right? She had that stuffed animal toy, Octi. That's what her wig, that's what whatchamacallit's wig looked like tonight.
Yummy Pea.
Yes, that it looked like Octi literally sitting on top of her head. Like that's what that looked like. As soon as I seen it, I thought about Octi, and it really does look like Octi sitting on her head. But Yeah, I'm not really feeling this season. It's really dry. It's boring. There's nothing exciting about it. I really do wish that Joseline would have stayed in the house instead of her like not being there. But like there's nothing much I can say, but that's like the only good thing that's on Zeus right now.
Yes.
So it's really nothing much I can say. Yeah, it's just
What
really
girls would you
dry.
have brought back? Like returning girls, would you have brought like a Big Legs or like an Amber? Like what would you have done?
I would have brought Big Lex and Amber, but see, they're on odds with Joseline. Like they don't like Joseline, and Joseline doesn't really like them. Big Lex because she's been talking trash about her since she, left the show. Then Amber because of the whole fight that went down at the reunion, and she's also been talking trash too. So,
right.
But I would have most definitely bought them two back, just them two. Yeah, it's so boring. Like I can't. It's so boring.
What did you think about T Love picking on Wet Wet?
I think that's her karma because of how she placed herself in all the drama talking about Wet Wet. But T Love is really annoying. Like I don't know if she's trying to be like the HBIC, which we all understand, but you can tell like she's trying way too hard to be something that she's not, in my opinion. And she does too much. She puts herself in other people's situations, but always talking about you need to mind your business, blah, 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 blah. Well, sis, you do the same thing too. So pretty much.
And then also, did you watch Chrisean Blue?
No, I don't. No, I'm not watching that no more. It's boring. It's just really toxic and just really makes my spirits just go down. And
oh my God,
it's just dumb. Like why are we still? I don't even know why they even came back for season 2. They just need to stop. They need to stop.
Also, any thoughts on any of the Baddies spoilers that you've heard of so far?
So I don't know if you heard, but I heard that Sky and Tasiki got into it. That they were.
I heard that's false because they're quick.
Okay.
Yeah,
from what
that rumor has been shut down.
Okay, so that's
if they did get into it, they are not at odds anymore because there's like you could kind of see a divide and like they're always together.
Okay, well, I'm happy that Saya left. I don't think the show was really much of her vibe. I don't want to say she's boring, but she doesn't look like she's too much for the drama. She looked like she just want to, go straight to business. She was probably mostly there just to like up her career, the career that she does have, which does make sense. Because if I was her, if I was the type of artist she was, I would have done the same thing. But yeah, I'm happy she's gone. I think Taseki needs to address the SA allegations because it's really getting bad. I don't want to say the YouTube. Well, I forgot. I would have to DM you, but he already did an interview on somebody's YouTube channel here on YouTube. He already started, and come to find out, the older sister, China, is I think supposed to go on Steve Wilkos' show and do like the lie detector test.
Oh wow!
Yes. Well, I know I think they said something about him contacting them. So
contacting the Wilco show.
Yeah. Okay. So it's getting serious. She needs to say something. She has to say something. Right. Because if she doesn't, it's not going to look good once, this premieres.
That's crazy. I hope they do end up doing the Wilco thing because that does have to be like fixed and talked about because the fact that she's going to be given a platform, it's going to be worse if she says something later on than now.
It is going to be worse, but you know how people do. She's just not addressing anything. I don't know what her I don't know. She just lollygagging, but she has to address it. As much as she doesn't want to, she has to.
Right.
But
that interview, if you find it, DM it to me because I never heard of that.
I am gonna DM. I'll DM it to you. Okay. I'll send you the screenshot because I don't remember the person's name perhaps, but I'll send you the screenshot that I took and I'll send you it through DMs. But that's all I have to say. Have a good night. I love you and I love your channel. Thank you, everybody. Please thumbs up the video. Bye.
Period. Thank you. Love you too. What is going on, Tony?
Hey Pierre, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. So I got a lot to talk about. Which one you want to do first?
We could do Chrisean Blue first.
Okay, Chrisean and Blue. I feel the same as everyone else, but I still watched it. It is giving snooze. It's like 2 full episodes, pretty much on the same conversation. Okay, ever since y'all left the lie detector test, y'all been in the kitchen for like 2 days. For real, that's what it's giving. Okay, we know
It's
everything about
real.
the kitchen. We know everything about the kitchen. So it was okay. The best part, of course, is Mayweather. You can tell he was being real nice to him. Like, look, I ain't gonna kill you, nigga. Like, we just gonna get it going. So it gave that. Chrisean was getting on my last nerves, yelling from the sideline the entire time. Come on, babe, move back, babe. I'm like, shut up, babe, because like, was I the only one annoyed? Like, he's getting distracted and beat up.
Right.
So
and she even got mad at, I think it was one of the girls helping to train or something, saying, "Oh, you know, if I was pregnant, I'd slap this scooter." I'm like, she's doing her job. Like,
I mean, doing her job, doing her exact job. And Unc, the old guy who was trying to give him some insight in the beginning too, she was getting aggravated with him. So I'm like, why did she come? Okay, kick those feet up. Okay, should have stayed.
I think it's because she was getting hormonal at that time.
That is very, very much so possible.
Yeah.
Definitely. So that's how I feel about Blueface and Chrisean. I'ma still rock with them. It is very toxic and annoying. I hate that they have like 2 hours in between both shows coming on. So like I hated having to wait 2 hours for a Joseline, but
they dropping Joseline stuff late. It ain't that good. Y'all need to drop it early. Dang.
Right, just switch the two. We'll take Joseline first.
Going live is late. What you think about Joseline's Cabaret?
Okay, so Joseline's Cabaret, you know, I drop your ass on your ass. That is
I'll drop your ass.
I still look, I'm liking that this episode was really good. It gave a little bit more. We got to see them dancing. We got to see a little drama. T-Love, just a hater in my book. I mean, there's a difference between being real and just talking too much. Like you said, these are strangers. I don't know you. Right. Your opinion isn't needed, okay? And if you keep giving it, it's giving haters. So you want to sound like you a hater to Wet Wet? Think about it. So like, if you got so much to say about Wet Wet, like you sounded like a hater. We all know this. There's nothing to hate on. We agree with you with that, but get off of her. So
right,
it is what it is about that. Lucky, she's definitely an opportunist in my eyes. It's like I'm over her, and I agree with Joseline wholehearted. Like, if you, like she said for the next episode, if you want to do something for me, you can leave, type of thing. Like, why are you here? She's not even playing with her. Every time she see her, bye.
Right.
Goodbye. Like,
they treat her like Meg off of Family Guy.
Exactly. It's giving Peter and Meg for real. And it's like, I hope nobody think Joseline is being a bully, because for one, it's her show, and for two, she already told her multiple times. You
Lucky just wanted that check bad.
I'm trying to tell you. They gave her half, okay? Because
Lemmy's like, you got to finish the season out to get the full payment. Talk to Joseline, and then we'll
Joseline let her go 5 minutes in each term. Go. $10. Right. Oh, okay. So we never really talked about this girl. Yes. She's a new girl. Her name is Spin. Y'all remember Spin, the kind of slender one. Spin looks like Rolling Ray and one of the hoes from Orange is the New Black. Okay. Every time I see her, she can really dance, but I just be like, oh my God. Like, okay, next girl. It's really annoying. That's really
the one who lights her skates on fire, for you guys that know, and with the red wig in the confessional.
Oh my God, it scared me. That's why I thought Rolling Way, because I swear he got a wig just like that.
He does.
They look just alike, twinning. Okay, twinning.
What did you think of Spin calling out Andrea with because she says that Andrea like talks, I guess, a lot about herself or something like that?
I mean, I can agree with it, but then I can also feel like, okay, welcome to the show. We finally hear from you. That this is your opportunity to make your stance, okay? Because it's like she was giving nothing but her face. So at this point, we needed some dialogue, okay? So I feel like Andrea, like, even when she called in that day, like she just doing it on purpose. I really feel like it's all plotted. Like, she not slow, she not stupid.
But my problem with Andrea, you need to stand on your voodoo, okay? You need to stand with the voodoo doll. One thing about Judy, okay, they tortured her, but she stood with the voodoo doll and her brouhaha.
I mean, stood on it,
so
slept
you need
with
to stand on it.
That voodoo doll with Judy went to every club, okay?
Right.
I remember that. I really do. Look, I was trying to see. I think that might be it. Oh, the girls. I didn't know baby was bald. Under that, we don't know what could be going on if it's, if it's
That
medical.
was just a wig cap. She might
You
have
know,
hair underneath.
I don't know. It was like if it was a wig cap, she needs to have her own salon because I could not tell at all. Okay, I could not tell at all. That whole situation in the kitchen was just extra. I don't really care that the two girls they used to date back in the day or whatever. It happens. You see it in the strip club. They all be knowing.
Right.
They all be knowing each
I
other.
don't know why they thought that was gonna be like, oh my god, this is so juicy. I was like, okay.
Right. And then
Like,
Abby. Poor Abby was giving cheerleader. It was giving knock him down, roll him around, come on, defense work. Okay. She had a smile on her face
she's like,
the entire time. I'm like, oh my God. I wouldn't drop
I
no
love
dollars.
Abby though.
But that's all I had, Pierre. Oh, I know you was asking about
Baddies.
Baddies. I think Natalie and Camilla a stunt, like everybody else is kind of saying, like what you said towards the end. They're gonna try to, oh yeah, girl, you remember I never liked you, and yeah, I never liked you. Okay, we get it. Like I feel like they're gonna try to do that. Stunner, you stupid. I feel like it was too soon, honestly, because I like you. You a good rapper, and you done put in the work. I can give you that. But the popping at the mouth, trying to like stun on them, that's weird. Like you can't say you real and you about
I
this,
feel
that,
like
and
it'll
the third.
backfire. That's the thing. And people are reading me like, oh, she doesn't need those. Okay, she may not need them, but like I said, that's happened to me. I had to learn that lesson the hard way. Don't be popping at everybody because I'm telling you, like that one person you
Right.
popping up on, you gonna need them in a little bit, and then you gonna be like, damn, I should never said nothing. You see what I'm saying? So it's like
Everybody got a
you gotta
resume.
learn.
Zeus still gonna be on your resume, baby girl. So it's like
Right.
they're gonna ask about that. So that's weird. And Zaya, I don't know if I'm saying her name right.
Right.
Okay. Is she really gone or was she
Yeah,
just visiting?
she's at home. Like literally, people were saying that in the conversation. She literally posted on her story home, like I'm home. So
Okay.
she left. I don't know if she's coming back at one point, but she's not there right now. They even
We'll
took her
be
off the
okay
fire
if
list
she
and thing.
don't. I don't feel like it's gonna be a hard miss.
Right.
Right.
No lie.
But I love you, Pierre. It looks like you had so much fun at the Beyonce concert.
Oh,
I
yes.
mean, Florida showed out for Beyonce.
Yeah, it was fun. It was really fun. Thank you for
Period.
coming in.
Bye.
Night. All right, what is going on, Chris?
Hey.
What's up?
What's up? What should we start? I'm gonna go straight right into it. No,
Yeah.
I did not start watching Chrisean and Blue. I don't feed my spirit that negative energy. Don't like to watch that show. Yeah, so we're gonna leave that where it's at. I don't feel like we need to food or have a green light for a third season. We're gonna go to Joseline's Cabaret. I'm gonna start with Andrea and what's the girl named Spin?
Yes.
I don't like how they pick on her. I don't like how they pick on Andrea. Like it's getting on my nerves. Like last week, who was picking T Love and all of them? They was like all gagging up on her. Like, and I don't like that because it's making Andrea look like the outcast too. Like I feel like her and Lucky in the season are both just getting, picked on and being the outcast. What else happened? Hold on, my mind.
When it comes to Yummy P, not Yummy P. When it comes to Wet Wet and T Love, what did you think of that whole situation? How T Love read her in that kitchen?
It was really like, I ain't gonna hold you. How she should have said that to Lucky, probably less than smart. But I feel like she didn't say anything wrong.
You mean what T Love said to Wet Wet?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, what she said to Wet Wet. I'm sorry, my mind. Yeah, what T Love said to Wet Wet, it was less than smart, but she was not wrong about what she said. It's how she came off about it and how she said it to her. I don't like her. I don't like T Love because I do agree, like what the other callers, like she does give off bully tendencies. Like I feel like she tries to be coming in the house to be like another Amber or something. Because I feel like some of these girls, you got to think about it too. Some of these girls have watched the previous seasons.
That's true.
The other girls on TV. So they're like, when they trying to come back on the show,
I feel like they tried to fit in that type of archetype of that, you know, girl
The
that
HBIC. But
yeah, like,
Amber was funny. That's the difference. Like Amber made me
exactly.
laugh a lot.
So that's why
Sorry.
I feel like,
That
and
lady funny.
I feel like too the reason why T Love also picked on Wet Wet because she probably seen that last season that Amber was like gunning after Wet Wet too, so she felt like okay, well she's gonna be an easy target to come after because she is not gonna she's weak because you heard I do think you are the weakest link, so
Mm,
that led me an indication right there to let me know that okay, well clearly you are a bully because you just going after her because you feel like okay she's weak, and
mm.
that's why. And I understand why towards the end of the episode why Wet had the attitude that she had towards her. Like, girl, I don't want to talk to you. Like, you was just in the kitchen, you was dragging my name through the
Right.
mud, curtain. So like, you think I want to sit down and now want to patch things and peace like you want things to be peaceful now? Like, no, like I don't like that because you was just sitting here dragging my name. Like, no. So, who else? Did anything else happen on that show? I watched the show, but
Not really. Right. Okay. The whole romance thing. Like, what did you think of that? And also, who would you have brought back from other seasons to put on this season to make it a little bit more popping?
I know. Okay, so my choices, I feel like, and I know they probably wouldn't do it, but I probably would have brought back Sapphire. I would have
Oh,
brought.
but she's trying to grow.
I know she's trying to grow, but I feel like Sapphire is really good because see the thing about it is with Sapphire was on Joseline's Cabaret, she gave out.
Sapphire would have been screaming all up through that
Yeah, like that right there would have made me laugh. So it's like she gives off leader tendencies. I like that about Sapphire though, because Sapphire is like a
I
leader.
can't wait for the Academy to come back.
Yes.
Oh
So that's
God.
who else I would want to come back? Probably I would want to see Aqua. Cause I feel like
Okay.
when she was on season two, she was on season when she was on season two, I think we didn't really get to see her full potential of her personality on the show. So I would want to
Right.
see her on season four because I feel like we didn't get to really know really so much about her like that, and she didn't really get to showcase off her dancing skills. Another person I probably would have brought back. Who else? I would brought back Big Legs because Big Legs.
But do
But
you
see,
think she would have said yes though?
huh?
Do you think she would have said yes though? She already has her collection, her show.
I think no, I don't think she would, but I feel like she would be a good pick because she would be entertainment. Because
Yeah.
Big Lex is funny, like
Yeah.
she's gonna bring the
Yeah.
comedic relief to the show, so that's why I probably would bring Big Lex. But her and Joseline already, they.
Right. This
Oh,
how no Big Legs funny. Even during the 911 phone call, she said, "I just got beat up." Like really? Like who
yeah.
says that?
I feel like if they was gonna bring back Daisy, I feel like they should have brought back Chastity too. Like I probably feel like Chastity.
Oh, I was on Daisy's live, right? And
Mhm.
somebody asked her. And she said Chastity didn't want to do it. They did ask her though.
They
That would have
did.
been entertaining.
That would have been good because they would have came in as friends, and like I would want to see that dynamic, again, like how she probably would have been in the house with them.
Right.
Um,
Someone said
but
Lex is making an appearance in Miami at the Brawl though.
who
She is. Big Lex. She's making an appearance at the Miami
really?
Brawl. No, at the Miami fight.
Oh, okay. But really, that's really all I have to say.
Right. All right. Thank you so much for
Um,
calling in.
bye.
No. All right. What is going on, ZM?
Hi, Pierre. How are you?
You good up there? How are you?
Good. So let's just start off. No, I did not watch Blueface and Chrisean. I just refuse to watch that show. I'm
They're not getting
sorry.
to season 3, y'all. Damn.
They're not. They're not because like the fact that they're like going hard promoting that show, and I'm like, Zeus, you are like,
Did you get
nah.
multiple emails this week?
Yes.
Oh.
I'm like, girl, like I don't want to watch that show. I'm sorry. I'm so beyond that. And mind you, then I watch shows like Baddies and Joseline's Cabaret. Like if it's not as toxic itself, but that show, I did watch it the first season. I I tried giving it a chance. No. But anyways, let's talk about Jocelyn's Cabaret. I'm really
Yes.
like, it was a boring episode. Like they're really dragging 3 episodes on one day, based on one day. Like it's
Right.
just like, okay, so are you guys doing this until we get to the Mayweather fight? Because I think that's going to be the highlight of the show. And
Right.
I don't even think we're even going to see a lot when it comes to that either. Like, I already know that they're probably just going to show Joseline saying, sorry.
I'm putting the bitches on your ass. Your ass.
I dragged that hoe. Yeah, I dragged that hoe. You know, her talking her stuff, and then her coming out of jail.
I swear, if they show slow motions of her going like this, it's slapping the security guard, I'll cancel them.
Yeah, like get off me.
She walks to lose. I swear to God.
And then she's like, grab that hoe.
Right. I'll be so bad. Oh my God, I'll be so bad.
Yeah, so I feel like they're gonna like not even show that much. It's just gonna be Joseline talking about how she dragged Big Lex, and they're probably not even gonna say Big Lex name just to not get sued. I already see it happening. So, but Andrea,
if you notice, they haven't mentioned her name at all, and we all know that's the reason why. One of the reasons why Joseline ain't messing with Lucky, because she went and went with the op, which was Big Lex, the flexer, and went to do the show with her, and then got her own show.
Exactly. Like, I'm sorry, but Lucky is so pathetic. Like, I like Lucky. That's the funny part.
Same,
like,
I agree though.
I like her. She's a pretty girl, but it's like, girl, you're literally bringing down your brand by going on that show and begging Joseline to let you on the show. Like, girl, like you're better off. You should have been on Baddies or something like that. At least at Baddies, I would have showed you some respect. But here, it's just to get talked like. I know Joseline is giving you she's giving these girls an opportunity or whatever the hell she's doing, but like it's not worth it.
She kicked her out the room like she was a bad dog. You know when your dog like they pee somewhere they're not supposed to, be like, get out. Like that's how she did. Like, I'm like, whoa.
And the fact, oh my God, that was so embarrassing. It was so unexpected. I thought, oh my God, Joseline's letting her back in the house, but really it's just to dog the girl out. Like that's all she wants to do. Like she's pretty much telling her, I'll let you in, but like you're not gonna be a part of anything. It's like that kid in the school, like that kid that nobody wants to play with type thing. That's how Joseline is treating her. Yes. Like it's terrible. What else? In the beginning, what's that girl's name? The one that told Andrea, "Oh, why do you always have to say that?" Yeah, she was really trying really hard to get a camera moment there. Like I thought that was very unnecessary. Like it wasn't that serious. You could have just said, "Hey, Andrea, like, oh, that's cool," and whatever, like, and change the conversation. Like, did that really need to be a confrontation? Was it that serious? Yeah, that was a little weird to me. And it's so funny the way Andrea responded. Like, she was just so unbothered. Like, okay, but we were all discussing. I was like, and then I felt the girl was embarrassed a bit. She was like, oh, like she wanted a reaction out of her, and she didn't give
her one.
And then
it's like, yeah, it was a mixer. That's what we do, talk.
Oh my God, yes, that was like that's a bullying tactic right there, and that failed terribly. So yeah, girl, that was bad. That wasn't necessary. The wet situation, that girl deserved to get smacked in her face. Because like you could tell she was trying to like come at like she's trying to be like the next, like the other caller said, like she's trying to be the next Big Lex and what's the Amber, like they had their own personalities, like they had their own identity. You, on the other hand, as like, are you confused at what you want your image to be on the show? Like that's what it's giving off. Like she's confused about like it's like I could tell she's a nice person, but like she knows that in order for her to get camera time, she has to do the most. So I don't know, like
I would have did this. I would have not put Precious on there. I would have put Blow Up Doll in there. She's a key. As much as she can't dance, the bitch makes me laugh.
Oh my God.
In her mind, she thinks she's like the best thing since sliced bread. And that, to me, I love people that think like that because they usually make me laugh. So I would have put Blow Doll in there. I would have put the lady with the bag wig in there and then took two of them out. Seriously.
Yes, like
It would have gave us some funniness.
they
Like
would.
imagine JoJo
Yes,
trying to learn that dance. She would have been like, I can't do it, child. With her titty shaking.
that would have been so funny. It's watching her like I would have been like, damn, like how could she
Yeah.
move all of that? Like at least people would look at her and like wonder. She gives people like something to think about. But
Right.
these other girls, I'm sorry, like I don't
And
like
she's
the
even
cast.
having drama with some of the girls that's on the cast. And she'd even make it in the house. That shows you she would have
Thank
been good.
you. Like for example, that whole like if Lucky would have came when she was there, like she already did not like Lucky. She was talking about how Lucky was looking at her weird, but it's like, girl,
Right.
have you seen yourself? Like anyone's gonna
Like
look
she's just
at
a
you.
regular person walking. And she got titties about the size of 2 horses. Like, girl, of course she gonna
Like
look at
for
you
real.
crazy.
Oh my god, looking like Dolly Parton, like oh my goodness,
Right.
girl, like no, like come on, obviously people are gonna look at you, but at least she and like if Lucky would have came in the house, she would have started some beef with her. Although Lucky would have probably been confused, like why is she coming at me? But it would have
Right.
been funny, you know. So yeah, the that's what I have to say about Joseline's Cabaret.
Uh-huh.
With Baddies, I heard that T got into a fight. And I want to see that fight because of her voice. Like, I wonder how she's gonna yell at the girls, like, ah,
Right.
you know, like
I
with
think she's
like,
gonna be like the viral voice person this season, the one that gets the TikTok. She did post this recently. She said, "You disgusting hoes couldn't even stand around me. I get under these bees' skin like an IV." So
um,
everybody's coming to, "Did you leave Baddies? Did you leave Baddies? Did you leave Baddies?" And that was about an hour ago. So everybody's speculating that she dipped and she's throwing shade at the Baddies, but who
why
knows?
it
She
gotta be
did.
that she left though?
We haven't seen lately sightings of her with the other girls, with like any of the girls. From
Um,
what I've seen, I may be wrong. There's probably been a bunch of updates since I'm making this video, but yeah,
okay, yeah. I mean, if I just would be curious to see her fight, just because, like, she's like a comedian. I don't know if people know that, but she's a comedian. So I just would want to see like her yelling at a girl and like reading them. That's gonna be funny.
right.
Um, and then Stunna. I know she's been every time there's like something going on, she has a comment on like the Tommy situation. Like, did you see what she wrote about Tommy after the
Wait, she said something about Tommy.
yeah, you didn't hear about that? I mean,
What'd she
they
say?
she said something about, oh, you sell, powdered donuts, but you actually do, oh, and talking about you a millionaire, oh, that you sell them and you're a millionaire, but all you do is like, you know, something like that. You'll be able to
Oh,
see
she
it.
tweeted you high on right now on blood.
No, not that one.
Okay, because I just seen that tweet. She might have deleted it. Stunner's known for tweeting and deleting.
Okay,
I'm
so
not
I have the
surprised though.
photo. I have the photo. I'll send it to you on Instagram. But yeah, she said something, and it's like, girl, can you just like stop talking about Tommy? Like Tommy paid her no mind. Like none of the girls, like she just keeps talking about them. It's like, girl, okay, we already know that you're making 20K bookings, your songs, although you did like 2 remixes to like that, and probably on the third one right now. So it's just like, just
Damn,
no, like, yo, when I
that
heard
truly is Stunner.
no, it's just like no, and it's like the thing is I actually like her, but I'm gonna be honest though, like
Uh-huh.
you're it's a little like you're giving a little bitter, like just leave it alone. You left the show. Like I feel like she should have just said, hey, you know what? I appreciate Zeus for their platform, but like we just decided to part ways and just move
That's
on with
exactly
your
what I
life.
said. Hmm.
Yeah, and that's it. Like, yeah, so
Like they wouldn't
whatever.
have to screw her over. It's one thing, let's say they promised her this is what I like. Let's say if they promised her 20K for each performance and she did a performance, they didn't pay her, then you have all right to go off because then it's like
Yeah.
they violated contract, then you could curse them all out. But if that's not the case, why are you mad? Like I don't get the anger. Like I don't get it.
Yeah. I think
And I like
Stunna, like,
Stunner and her
yeah,
music.
like, but I do feel like Stunna thinks she's bigger than what she actually is. Like, you need to humble yourself. You have to build up your stardom. I'm sorry to say, everyone does. Everyone has had to do that. And I feel like she has this, which is fine. It's okay to be confident, but you also have to be realistic. And I think she thought that, like, if she left, she was going to get Zeus to, like, beg her to come back. And, like, in her egotistical world up there, like, oh, they're gonna beg her to come back and like, but I really do think that she was thinking like that. So when Biggie came back on the show, I think that really like triggered her
Yeah.
because she still holds a grudge against Biggie and what's her name, Tommy, and like
Yeah.
I feel she just doesn't let things go. So it just shows like she's
And for you
kinda
guys
bitter.
that were mad that Biggie, you know, returned, just know, let's say if Stunner takes that invite to the reunion, we're gonna get another Biggie versus Stunner, and we're gonna get Stunner versus Kiki. So y'all really should be happy that she got casted, because we might get another viral car moment together.
Exactly. Like we're gonna get content, okay? But like
Exactly.
I'm glad that Biggie's back. Like, you know, I like Biggie, and I feel like she has a lot more to prove after last season, because I was really upset because I'm Dominican, and I was like, girl, why are you like all up on Stunner? Like I was upset about that too. Like,
Yeah.
so I'm glad to see her back, and I'm glad to like that she's gonna be able to show who she is. But anyways, besides that, that's all I have to say, Pierre. Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you, Zia. Nice.
Bye.
What is going on? Your name says Zeus is trash.
Because this is trash. Sorry, I lost my voice.
I can't hear you. Or I can't hear you, Mookie. All right, what's going on, Precious?
Hey, Pierre.
Is this the Jocelyn's Cabaret, Precious?
No.
Oh, okay. See, I had to clarify. What's up?
I thought that too. I'm like, I know.
I'm like, oh God. She really gonna get my ass out.
Pierre, I don't know if like anybody told you this, but you know that orgasm girl?
Yes.
She was on Dimes the Mint, the audition.
That's the one with the blonde hair.
Yeah, I didn't know she's on Now That's TV too.
Oh wow! See, I gotta go back. That's crazy.
Yes.
She was trying to get on the Mint.
Yes, no. They don't have an audition up no more, but she was definitely on there. She's in like the clips too.
I do remember a blonde, like she was thicker woman there on that Mint audition episode. I don't know why they took it down. It already got criticism. We saw it. Just leave it.
I don't know why either, but I ain't know light skinned Keisha was like that though. I ain't gonna lie.
What do you mean, like what?
Like she be joking around, but like some of her jokes are like jabs to me. I don't know.
She's a mean girl.
Yeah, like she's real mean, but she do it in like a low key way. So I don't know. But I was calling, I don't know, I wanted to tell you that too. But that girl, T Love, I think she a bully to me. Or she want like a viral moment. But I didn't really like the way that she addressed Wet Wet. Like it literally just came out the blue and she went too hard for no reason.
She literally pointed out everything wrong with Wet Wet. I said, damn. Woo! Like Wet Wet did not expect that. She really did. She was like, this bitch.
Nah, and then I think she was just really doing it for camera time for real, because even if like you notice in that scene where they was all in the basement area or whatever, like she was being real cordial, Wet, like she didn't seem like that. Or even when she was talking to the voodoo doll girl, like it just all seems like she wants a moment to me. And I don't even think she got to do all that to get a moment. Like I think she a real good person, but she just doing too much.
Right.
But yeah.
What did you think of what do you think of the episode so far? Like what girls would you have added as a returning girls on this season?
For some reason somebody else said this, but I wanted Chastity, but she had did an interview on YouTube and she clearly stated she was not coming back.
Oh yes.
So
I do remember that.
You do?
Yes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So I really feel like she would have fit in with this cast and it would have been good entertainment. But I feel like they're getting rid of all the girls that are entertaining, like Big Lex, like she's funny. Amber would have been amazing on here, like she's a key. She's funny for real.
If you guys don't know, like she said she saw it's on my channel, but she said she shot the beginning of the season, like, but then Joseline, like when it came time to start filming with Joseline didn't want to do it.
Yeah.
That was funny. Oh.
But no, I don't really, you know what, I ain't gonna lie. I probably would have brought back Lollipop.
Oh, and you know what irritates me too? They acted like Lollipop didn't exist. Like, what happened to Lollipop?
Yeah,
okay?
Yeah.
We needed to know.
Why she was begging the doors.
Last time we seen her, she was stomping on them auditions. Them boots are made for walking. And that's just what they'll do. And one of these days, she was coming in on audition.
And I need the story on that. I don't think she ever spoke out on that ever.
That's what happened. I think she saw Tommy had said something about it. Like when she was stomping in the audition, Tommy was like, "Oh, what you stomping so hard for?" And Tommy said something funny, and she said something to Tommy on Instagram. And when I think Tommy got whooped by Natalie, she was happy too. I do remember that. But yeah.
Oh my gosh. That's why I need her to come back. I need something. But I don't know. I just feel like they need to start over at this point. Like Joseline, she burns every bridge. So it just looks tacky to me. Like honestly, Daisy being back it gives tacky because I'm not mistaken in Chastity interview, she was explaining like her and Daisy, they was running off like behind Joseline, trying to chase her
Right.
beat up. So I'm like, you was doing all that, and now you back on her show. Natural, like, don't get me wrong, she's an amazing dancer, but
Natural's really good.
yeah, she's really good. I love seeing her on this show. I just feel like she needs something else. Like it just looks crazy.
Natural deserves better. No shade.
She does, because she's a talented as what?
Yeah. I'm a talented ass bitch. I don't want to dance in the drink on the
Oh, and I was gonna say that girl, what's that Miss Egypt, who she had got
Yeah.
right? Nah, she bald, baby. Like that's bald. I zoomed in, paused it, and got real close to my TV. No,
Oh
she.
my god.
Mm-mm,
Why my
mm-mm.
entertainers Inspector Gadgets?
Because I was like, dang, who laid her wig hack down like that? I was like, that's real nice. But then I'm like, nah. But I don't want to say anything because maybe she got like alopecia or something. So I don't really talk too much on people's stuff like that. But if she was gonna put it out there, like, say something.
Oh my god. Any thoughts on Chrisean and Blueface's show?
I don't watch it. I never watched one episode.
Even from season 1?
Nah, I just feel like even like seeing the little TikToks and stuff of it, it's too much for me. Like I don't want to see that.
Mm.
It's too much. But I would say Blueface is kind of funny. And I just feel like I do not condone violence at all. But
Right.
it would take a really strong woman to not hit him at one point in time because of the stuff he be saying. He said it took something for you to get 7 tattoos. Like,
Right. Talk to her like she was a test crash dummy. What?
exactly.
Because I have a baby name for Chrisean's baby. What would you name the baby?
What would I name the baby? I ain't never thought about it.
So my name would be Christianity Malone Porter. I'm serious.
Christianity?
Yes, because Chrisean is very big on her faith. It's unisex, so it could work for a girl, it could work for a boy. Okay, and they, them, and us. And it goes, and it sounds like a celebrity child's name. What you thinking?
Yes, I could see it. I could see it. It's just
Okay.
I don't know. It just gives like So if he's not like that, or I don't know what gender it is, it's just gonna be weird. Kind of like I don't even really like my name. So
What is? Oh, you don't dox yourself, no, girly.
yeah, like I'm just saying, like I don't really like names like that. Like
Yeah.
my name is Precious. Names like Mercedes. I ain't no shade, y'all, no shade. I just
Oh, next caller is Mercedes. I'm sorry. Any final thoughts?
it's just my personal opinion. I'm not coming for nobody. I just don't like it. Like I wish I had a name like what's your name, Pierre? See,
Mm-mm.
you ain't got nobody judge me. Like
Right. I got my first name. Nobody could have it because it's foreign.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
Maybe give it to us on a low one day. Drop it like on a low.
Oh, it's all on my socials. Thank you for calling me in, Precious.
All right, bye.
All right, what is going on, Naya?
Hey, Pierre.
What's up?
Hi, I haven't been here in a minute, but I just wanted to say, like, Joseline's Cabaret this season kind of sucks. I really think her best season was season 2.
Oh, 2 and 3 were top
Like,
tier.
I really feel like this one is really boring. No, literally. And I feel like they should bring Lollipop back. That's what I was saying. You need to do an interview with Lollipop if you
I
can.
have reached out
Because
to
I want
her.
to know what happened to her.
I shouldn't even say this. Okay, I hate.
Say
Okay,
it.
this is the thing. When I ask for people for interviews and stuff like that, I don't feel like I should be able to tell you what question I was going to ask you before you see the interview because I don't want you to prepare. You get what I'm saying? Because
Yeah,
like
yeah.
I don't want it to be fake. If you kind of
True.
get what I'm saying, like you
Yeah.
shouldn't have to prove what I'm asking you, especially when it's like I don't know if I. But this was around the time of the reunion melee, so I'm guessing that's why. So yeah, but I may make that happen again.
But yeah, the girl T, I think she's a bully. I don't know.
Mm.
She could go. Really, half this cast can go except for Abby. I love Abby and Natural. Like Abby and Natural, like I love them. They're just so cute to me. And then I don't watch Blueface and Rock or whatever their name is. But I love Chrisean, but that show is like too toxic. Like you know me, I'm in the comments always fighting for Rock. But
Right.
yeah, they just annoying. Their show is annoying, but I feel like if Rock gets her own show with her sister or her family or just her like living her life, like she'll have a good show. And Stunna, oh my god, I do not know how people like her like that, but she is so irritating.
What
She
about her
is
is
so
irritating to
irritating.
you?
Like, girl, you are not like she acts like she is that girl and like looks and everything, but like she's not popping yet. Like out of like the Zeus and like, everybody that really like knows these people, nobody really knows her.
Ooh. So you think she's bigging herself more than what she is?
Yeah. And we love that Big Biggie's back on the show, even though she's annoying.
Right.
We love her on the show. She's funny.
I see the TikTok of one of the
But yeah,
producers
that's all I
yelling at
have to
her
say.
already because she kept knocking on the door. Thank you. She kept knocking on the door, and one of the producers was like, "Hey, stop it!" Or we get a good laugh this season. What is going on?
Hey, baby, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
So you looked extra fly
Thank
at the Beyonce concert. I
you. Thank you.
definitely
Thank
went.
you.
I went when she came here in Chicago, and it was definitely an experience. I feel like if you got the tickets, you got the money for the tickets, get your ticket and go.
Right.
And for those that was concerned about how you purchased your ticket, mind the business that pay you. He can spend his money on whatever he want to spend his money on, and accept gifts from whoever he want to spend gifts in. Let the Lord touch your heart.
Right.
Anyway, moving on. Jocelyn, not just Jocelyn, Zeus. Y'all know people. It's gonna be a class act. It's too much going on over there. For real, for real. Like every time you turn around, they're getting sued or they're getting like someone's getting replaced. Like there is some real something going on with this network for real. And all your footage is gonna be all on the surviving Zeus. You're gonna be
Right.
rich. You're gonna be rich, baby, real soon, just based off the fall of the network. And I don't want to wish that upon a black owned, melanated owned network. But at the end of the day, come on, let me pepper. Like it's what is this?
You think it was a mistake casting with Vicky?
Yeah, she did set y'all up. That was a setup. And y'all fell for it. Because if she was all holy endowed, why was she supposed to be on the show? What's bad about going to church? That made absolutely no sense. You got set up and you fell for the okie doke.
I think she did
Um,
set you up 100%.
Stunner is getting a little too big for her britches. I'm from Chicago. We don't know you. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, you may be popping all the way over there on the west, and you may even get some tick all the way on the east. But there's a lot of states in between that don't know you and don't have you. We're not going to tick for you. So she's way too big for her britches. That was a mistake. It really was. And like you said, it's following your resume. It today is a good look to be on Zeus, but will it be in 5 years? Will it? Would this be a stunt to have on your resume? But that's neither here nor there. Yeah, the whole I don't even understand how Blueface and Chrisean show could even be going because everything that they're talking about is so dated. it's so dated. We already know, we already seen how toxic they are. He's all the way with Stewie. He's with Stewie now. So it's like,
Right.
why are we watching the love, the crazy love of them? That's not even what it is right now. It's the baby on the way, and I don't even think she was pregnant in this show, but I'm just saying it's so dated. So
I
dated.
think it's the oversaturation. Yeah, it's the oversaturation that we get with them on social media. That it's like we get daily updates. So when we see it, it's like them basically spoiling a reality show before it airs. And
It
we're getting
really is. Zeus needs to buckle down on that. Like, yes, on the Bad Girls Club, you couldn't use your phone. You couldn't be all on social. Well, for the first seasons, they changed a little bit the old seasons, but in the first seasons, there was no phone. There was no internet. You in the house and you stay in the house, and we filming you 24/7. Shower, sleep, don't matter. They miss so much of the story because they're not filming enough. They allow the people to hop on live and say how they feel about what just happened. That should be all part of we're taking percentages out of your check each time you violate these rules. You know what I'm saying? The people would stop. Like they need better, y'all need better lawyers, Zeus. Get better lawyers, get better contracts signed up, and stop trying to get girls with clout and clout only, because I'm telling you, someone that's actually broke, a real just regular smuggler old girl will give you that clout. Just give her a chance, because Chrisean was definitely one of those girls. She wasn't nobody. Now look at her. Find you some more nobodies and make them into something, instead of trying to use Sukiana and Tommy and Sky that already have it. No, we need somebody that remember, even Cardi B. You know what I'm saying? She was just online talking her mess, and then they start with the nothings and make them into somethings, and I promise you it'll go better. It'll be way better. It'll be better, somebody better even to follow, because it looks so overly produced, unfortunately, and it shouldn't be that way. At least it shouldn't look that way.
right. That's been a lot of the complaints with the baddies. Did you watch Joseline's Cabaret tonight?
I'm still watching it right now. I'm looking at it as we speak on my other
What do you
phone.
think of the season so far?
It ain't smacking like 2 and 3. It's not. It's not. 2 and 3 was good. Honestly, it's one girl y'all didn't mention that I would bring back. She was super duper tall and she fought wet wet.
Caper
What was her
Capri?
name?
I don't think she'll
Yes.
come back. I was thinking that, but I don't think she would say yes at all.
I mean, yeah, but that's the type of comebacks I would have wanted to see. I will remember her. I don't even remember Daisy. I don't. Like I see, but I don't remember you. You made no impact on your season really, and why come back now? Yeah, wet made sense, and natural kind of made sense. It did and it don't, but it do. They definitely
Yeah.
needed They definitely needed Amber, and it would have been kind of cute if they could have had what's the other one? The lollipop. Why not? Because she made it through the whole almost cabaret with Diamond and Raven. What happened? That would have been a lovely segment to talk about on the show.
This is what a birdie told me, and I
What the
don't know
bird said.
how true is this. The bird
Allegedly.
this is what the bird told me, that Lollipop would come into rehearsals and would come around like Jocelyn and stuff with a photographer, and Jocelyn got annoyed allegedly with her doing that and thinking that she Hollywood, and then kicked her out the cabaret. That's what somebody told me. It is personal.
But that sounds like something Jocelyn would do. Jocelyn does not like nobody that thinks they're on her level at all, even though they all came from the same stroll she was doing. But neither here or there. No matter how much money you give a hood rat, you still a hood rat. You know what I'm talking about? With nice clothes on. Baddies.
Yeah.
Natalie, oh God. Natalie, is not, I mean, is it Natalie or is it Zeus? I mean, who with these replacements is giving, it's not a good look. Why you can't keep nobody?
E.T. and Biggie coming on?
No, I'm fine with Biggie. I agreed with you from the front. We need a villain. We need someone annoying. That is good TV. Who wants to watch a TV that we like everybody? That's
Right.
boring. That's very boring. We need
So I'm
somebody like,
guessing you don't agree with Suki as the replacement.
how is she gonna be a replacement if she got things with the hip hop? How is none of
Bob
this is
does
making
it.
well anyway. Uh it's just too many wannabe. I mean, I wouldn't call them wannabe celebrities, but you know, the social media socialites. There's too many socialites. We need some nobodies next season for both Cabaret and Baddies. Let it be for real new girls, and maybe Natalie will stay a happy ass at the house if it was all new girls because they ain't got nothing to lose. You sue me for what? What you gonna take? My shoes? What? Like, come on now. So yeah, Natalie would be a producer really if it was new girls, and Joseline does need a better concept. And do not give away your concept. You
Yeah,
make
I
them
know.
pay.
I've said it
You make
before,
them.
but no, I'm not.
No, we're not
I'm
gonna say
not.
it again though. We're not gonna say it
Yeah.
again. We're gonna let them pay you handsomely for whatever idea you got because
And I'm
baby girl.
surprised they didn't even think of it. That's what, like, it's crazy. They didn't think of that. Like, that's stupid. But yeah.
Yeah, don't give it away. Get your money first. Let it deposit first, and then we'll keep discussing. Yeah.
Any final thoughts?
I love you. Don't mind these haters because that's their job. Let them do their job, and you're doing a fabulous job. Love
Thank you,
you.
thank you, thank you. Love you too. All right, what's going on? You're not ready. See? All right. All right. Thank you so much for tuning in to the after show. Let me know what you guys thought about both episodes and also some of the baddie spoilers that we have gotten this season. Okay, leave your comments down below, and we out, baby.
No personal thing.